I'm Amy, and today we are doing a kettlebell pyramid workout. So if you're joining me live, say hi. I would love to know who is here. Today we are going to be working with one kettlebell. If you have options to go different weights, keep them close by. I'll be working with my Bowflex 840 adjustable kettlebell. So I'll be moving the weights in between. If you just have one, that works as well. And if you're working with just a dumbbell or something else, totally fine. We are just here to get moving, get our hearts pumping, get our muscles burning, and get feeling good for this Monday morning or afternoon or evening, whatever it is for you. So we're going to start with just a basic warm-up, and then we will jump right in. Our pyramid format is going up the pyramid in time, going down the pyramid in time, and we'll be alternating between just two different exercises within that pyramid. It's one of my favorite formats because it moves really quickly. We start 15-second intervals, then 30, then 45. We're at the top of the pyramid at 45. We go back down 45, 30, 15. In between those pyramids, we'll get a quick little breather, grab some water. We'll do some kettlebell swings. Hey, Paula is here. Awesome. And then we will preview the moves for our next circuit. All right, are we ready, guys? We're gonna go 30 minutes today. We're gonna make it go quickly, get that heart pumping. So go ahead and just start marching, or you can do a little jog, whatever feels good for you today. And let's get some rolls through those shoulders. Try to wake up those muscles, get out any tightness you might have from the weekend, from the night, from your week. You can make those arm circles a little bit bigger, maybe one at a time. If you're feeling tight, if you're feeling tense, or if you just need to wake up, we'll get that blood flowing. Good, and then just big arm swings across, and let's lean into that side lunge. So full body workout today. Strength, cardio, toning. We're gonna get it all in. And then let's just go up and down, big reach. And get a little hinge. Whew, warming up through that back. And then arms out. Let's roll through our back. So open up those knees, round it up. You can go flat down and round. One more. And then hold here. Let's just roll those shoulders to the sides. Good, walk those feet in, round it up, tap and reach across. So our pyramid format, if you're just joining us, it's a really fun timed interval that moves really quickly. We have two exercises that we alternate back and forth. We start with 15 seconds of work, then a 15-second rest, then 30 seconds, 15-second rest, then 45. Then we stay at the top of that pyramid, 45 seconds again, and then we come back down 30, 15. So up the pyramid, down the pyramid in time. We start short intervals, go up to 45, work our way back down again, alternating between just those two exercises. We'll have a few little variations here or there, cross, but I'll talk you through it. Should keep it pretty simple, but it will move quickly. And then stretch out in front through those hamstrings. Hopefully you're starting to feel warm and ready to go. So the point of this dynamic warm-up is just to get everything moving. Movement prep, we would call it. All right, so go ahead and grab your kettlebell. I'm gonna start mine on 12 today. Our very first two moves, watch me. You're gonna grab the kettlebell either by the horns this way or this way, whatever feels good for you. We're gonna do that deep goblet squat, and we're gonna press and rotate. So turn, pivot on the knees and the hips, back down to center, press and rotate. That's your move number one. Number two, we're gonna alternate with a lunge. So we're gonna start with a row. We're gonna step it back, do the row, forward, switch your hands, step it back, do the row. So we're alternating with our row. All right, go ahead and grab that kettlebell, hold it by the horns in the center, squat and press. Here we go. Squat, rotational press. You got 15 seconds. It's gonna move quickly. Try to get low in those heels. Press and rotate. Here we go. Last 3, 2, 1. I love that first interval because it is so quick, first and last. All right, so alternating, zip up that core. You're gonna step back with one leg, do the row, step it in, switch. Here we go. So step back, row, step forward, switch your hands. Take it back. It's not a lunge. You're just alternating back just to create that space. Nice flat back. This is a 30-second interval this time. So really make sure you keep those shoulders pulled back, chest open and proud. And then as you're handing it off, get a nice good grip. Pull that elbow right up by your side. 3, 2, and 1. Good. 15 seconds to breathe. We're at the top of that pyramid. 45 seconds. We're going to do that squat and that rotational press. Again, find the grip that works for you. Elbows in tight, shoulders back, zip up the core. Here we go. 45. Squat, press and rotate. Take it down and rotate. And again, you can find whatever grip works for you. What I love about this Bowflex kettlebell is that it's pretty comfortable to hold in this upright position, but if this feels better for you, that works as well. We just want to get down there in that squat, press, turn the knees and the hips, little pivot so we get that core and those obliques. You got 15 seconds. Make it good. Weight in the heels. Yes. How's that heart rate? It should be up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and breathe. Give your hands a little break. Stretch that out. We're going to stay at the top of that pyramid. 45 seconds again, alternating that row. We're going to tap it back and row. Step in, tap it back and row. Core zipped. Ready. Here we go. Back, row. Switch your hands, switch your feet. Again, you don't have to get low in a lunge. Just tap back where you can get that hinge. Nice flat back. If you want, you can take that opposite arm out. That sometimes helps to keep your back flat and in place. Right here, elbow up. Squeeze in the shoulder blades. Really focus on all the way up. Then get that stretch on the way down. So as you'll be able to tell, we're gonna have one move of each circuit that's a little more strength-based. Well, they're all strength-based, but one that's gonna drive your heart rate up a little more. And then one where we focus a little more on the relax, breathe on that strength. All right, we made it. We're going down the pyramid 2 more times, 30 seconds, then 15, starting with that squat and that rotational press. This is the last time you're doing this one. 30 seconds. Here we go. Drop it low, press it up. Drop it low, press it up. You don't have to go fast with this. In fact, I want you to get low in that goblet squat so you have time. I don't want you to cheat it to go here. Really drop it down, press it up, 10 seconds. Yes. Breathe and up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, last time. Quick 15 seconds with that tap back and row. Shoulders back, zip up in the core. Last interval of this pyramid. You made it. Here we go. Row, switch. Row and switch. Arm out if you want. Nice flat back. Good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice work, team. Grab a quick sip of water. So that's what it looks like. It moves quick like that. Grab a quick sip. In between those circuits is when we're going to get our kettlebell swings. If you've never done a swing before, I want you to stick with just a little deadlift. Just a hinge with that kettlebell in front. It takes the power out of it, but as you're learning, this is the beginning of our kettlebell swing. If you've done a swing, I invite you to join me. Everybody go ahead and grab your kettlebell. You can go a little heavier on this. I'm going to go 20. If you have a heavier option, it actually makes it easier to get that form. Take your time if you've never done it, but when you go heavier, we can't use the arms as much, right? We want our lower body backloaded, everything to be doing the work. Our arms are just reacting. So kettlebell right in the center between your 2 feet. Again, your modification is just that hinge. We're here. But if you can, we're gonna hike it back. We're gonna power it up. Going 3, 2, here we go. Power up with that swing. Remember, it's not a squat. It's a hinge and then power up. I like to really blow the air out on the exhale so you know that's when you're locking everything out. Hips go back, then power forward. Think of it as going from a hinge to a straight up and down, almost like a plank. No arching of that back, really lock out of the top. Arms stay chest to eye level or below. We're not going higher than that. Keep it going, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Let it swing, let it drop. Pedal those feet, get a little back and hamstring stretch. The swing is so tricky to learn, to get your brain around when you're first learning, because in everything else, we don't tell you to lock your knees. We don't tell you to really get the power, but on these power moves, we use a little momentum. We use that power, we go a little quicker, but it still is controlled with good form. All right, so going into our next pyramid, I want you to go ahead and just do a little step touch or a little hop while I talk you through your next round. I'm gonna take it back down to my 12. All right, guys, so your next 2 moves that will be alternating the whole time in this pyramid. We're gonna hold it again, chest level, and we're gonna do a lunge and a halo. So watch me, we're gonna step back into a lunge. As I come up, I'm going around my head in the halo. Step back into the lunge, around my head. So I'm alternating. My right knee's in front. I'm gonna go to the left with that halo, left knee. So you can decide, you can keep it forward, or if you wanna get a little twist to get more of the abs, you can do that. It's gonna throw your balance a little bit, but use that core, use your legs. That's move number 1. Then we're gonna take it just to a bicep curl, and we're gonna add a little rotation similar to our press. We're just going side to side. So your curl motion is the same. You can hold by the horns either up or down, and then little pivot to keep the core engaged. Lots of core today, right? All right, so go ahead and grab your kettlebell, starting alternating lunge with that halo. We'll alternate between these 2 moves. You can be here, you can be here, whatever feels good for you. Catch your breath, zip up the core, 15 seconds. Here we go. So lunge and halo. Take it, lunge and halo. So you go away from the knee that's in the front as you come up. Yes. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I know that halo's a little tricky. You got to get those elbows in, but you can do it. Hold it in the center, curl and rotate. I'm going to flip mine here. Get the core involved. Bicep curl. Here we go. So up and down. Little pivot. If you don't have a floor that you can pivot on, just pick up that foot. That works too. I want you to think about also releasing on the way down. So we're not just keeping the curl here to here, that we really get that extension, that we elongate in those muscles. So we have to pull further, but we get that stretch on the way down. 3, 2, 1, relax. Give your hands a little break. We're at the top of the pyramid, 45 seconds, lunge and halo, twist if you want. Ready, here we go. So lunge, halo around the head. Lunge, halo. If you can, little twist towards that hip. Twist towards that hip. Again, it's going to throw your balance. Woo! That's on purpose, right? Never fails that if I'm talking about balance, I get a little off balance. That's normal. Twist. All the control is in that front leg and in the center of your core, right? 15 seconds. Around. Maybe you're like me and your ponytail gets in the way. That's okay. 3, 2, 1. Relax. The point of that halo is just to get around. We get a lot of core and we get upper, right? Catch your breath. We're staying here for 45 with that lunge, with that little pivot, core engage, not lunge, curl. What is wrong with me today? Here we go. Curl, and down. My brain wants to say lunge because we just did it, right? Little pivot, all the way down. Yes. Turn into it, curl towards your chest. Isolation of those arms, but we're also getting that core moving side to side. 15 seconds to go. Make it good. Yes. Strong arms all the way through. That's what I love about the weight distribution of the kettlebell. It feels different, right? Last one. And relax. Hands down. Whoo! Making our way down the pyramid. One last time, 30 seconds, lunge and halo. Hold it in the center. Core engaged, shoulders back. Here we go. Lunge and twist, halo. Can take that twist out. That feels like too much balance. Here we go. Take it in and out. Good, all the way around. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good. Last move of this circuit, 15 seconds, curl and rotate. Then we are done with this one. Ready, 3, 2, 1, 15. And back, here we go. Good. Keep it going. Take it in and out. Core's engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, relax. Rack up that kettlebell. Get a quick sip of water. Stretch out those arms. I know, guys, that was a lot in that curl position, right? So move them to the back. Catch your breath. Let's take it here. Woo. Breathe. All right, we're gonna do that swing again. Go ahead and get a little heavier if you want, if you can. Bring it in the center, shoulders back. Again, your deadlift is your modification. Totally fine to stay there if you are not familiar or comfortable with your swing. Otherwise, roll those shoulders back. We're gonna prep it here. Hike it like a football. 3, 2, 1, power up. Really drive it up through the back of your body, right? Remember, it's not a squat. Our muscle memory wants to do a squat and a raise, but it's a swing. Think of a pendulum. You're letting it hang out of the top for a couple seconds, or really about a second and a half, right? And drop. Power up and drop. But we're not controlling it on the way down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing and relax, pedal those feet. We're right here. Catch your breath. Whoo, right? Go ahead and keep it there. Little stretch. And water again if you need it. Otherwise, let's talk through our next 2 moves. How about we take it down to the mat? Join me here. We're gonna start just with a little chest press, but we're gonna keep it close grip because we have the bell. We're just gonna get a little bit more of our triceps. So we're here. If you wanna keep the core engaged, you can have your feet up in that tabletop. Try not to be here. See if you can push it out a little more and have that real core engagement. Press it up and down. We're gonna keep it super simple, just like that. Then we're gonna take it over into a high plank for a mountain climber. We'll have a couple variations on this where we keep that kettlebell in the center, starting just bringing our knees in, and then we'll have some variations where we take it side to side. Go ahead and join me down on the mat. Grab your kettlebell. Core is engaged. Bring those feet up if you want. Here we go, 15 seconds. Up and down. Take it up and down. breathe. Straight up, elbows come right by your sides. Triceps are working. Again, if you can push those feet out a little bit more, last one. And relax, good. Roll yourself up into that high plank position. We got 30 seconds here. So it's gonna be a lot of flipping back and forth, but you can do it. Keep that core engaged, stay on your knees if you need to. Bring it up 30 seconds, just tap it in. You can go slow. If you want a little extra cardio, you can run it, but I want you to focus on bringing the knee towards that kettlebell so we really get that core activation. If you want more cardio, take it quick, totally fine. You got 10 seconds, either low impact or high. Drive those knees to your chest. 3, 2, 1, stretch it back. Let's go back into that chest press. If you want another option, if you don't want to keep the feet up for the core, you can take it up into a bridge. But if you can, bring them up here. We got 45 seconds. Here we go. Things to think about. Navel to spine, bringing your hips and ribs towards each other. Everything is pulled in, so we're not arching the back and we're not sucking in. You've got that good core engagement. Elbows come right down by your side, push straight up. If you want a little extra, I want you to push into that kettlebell. We'll get a little bonus in that chest. We'll keep that core nice and tight. Last 15 seconds. Breathe. Yes. Take it up and down. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Good. We're going to stay at the top of the pyramid. In this mountain climber, let's take our knees across. So again, stay on the knees if you need to. You can take it here to here. Otherwise, bring it up. Take them across opposite sides. Here we go. So again, I want the core to be the focus. 45 seconds is a long time to be here. But if you're able, really try to drive that knee across. So we get obliques, we get center core, our arms are still working. Push that floor away from your body. Lift up in the center. Breathe. If you want to run it, you can, or you can pick up your pace, but I want you to make sure that you're still trying to get across your body. Sometimes when we run, we end up going here. I would rather you be here. Both are fine, but really try to push that range of motion for more core engagement. 3, 2, 1, stretch. One more of each. We have 30 seconds on our backs. Chest press, but also triceps. Core engaged here. We're in that bridge. Ready. Here we go. 30, straight up and down. Elbows in. And breathe. Again, if your core is feeling tired, you can bring them in a little bit. If you want to push them, drop, push those feet out. Push your hands towards each other on that kettlebell for a little bonus burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it up. Woo! Last one in this round. Bring it up on your feet, guys. Let's do a combination in and in, and then twist and twist. Here we go, 15, in, twist, twist. In, twist, twist. You need to stay on your knees, totally fine. Just want that core engaged. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch it back. Woo, sit back into the hips. Open your arms up wide, right? Yes. Woo. Breathe. Go ahead and bring it up. Grab a sip of water. How about we swing one more time? All right. I'm going heavy, guys. I think I'm going to take it up to 35. Why not? If you have the option to go heavier, and especially if you are experienced with kettlebell swings, whew, bring it here. Drive those hips to the back. Power it up with the glutes, with the hamstrings. Core is engaged. Roll those shoulders back. Keep the deadlift. If you need a modification, totally fine. Ready. Here we go. Hike it like a football. 3, 2, 1. This is what I mean by going heavier. Makes me not able to use my arms at all. I still have to get that power. Drive it up and let it drop. Shoulder blades back, eyes up, even as we drop our chest. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it swing and relax. Pedal those feet. Whoo. And breathe. Good, good. Little stretch. All right, team. One more quick sip of water if you need it. Whoo. All right. That was heavy, guys, and I am feeling it in my heart rate. All right, so shake that out. We got just a couple minutes. Let's get one quick bonus move up top, one quick bonus move down below. We won't do a full pyramid. We'll just take it here. Let's take it to our alternating side lunge. We're gonna take it here to here. We're gonna step through and through. And if you want, you can add a little clean at the top. Double clean, we're gonna catch it. Again, I know that those arms are working hard, so it is up to you, side to side. We're just gonna go for 45 seconds. Roll those shoulders back. Here we go. Take it down. Down and up. Moving laterally, side lunge, lateral lunge. Down and up. And if you want, clean at the top. Drop it down, clean. Drop it down. Here we go. One last push for our heart rate, and then a little bonus core, and then we are done. We'll get a quick little stretch. Low to high. You got 15 seconds. Can you sit a little deeper into the hip? And breathe. Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Woo, breathe. Go ahead and bring it down. All right, guys, on your back. Quick little bonus core. So we're here. If you need to modify for any reason, you can just take it into a hip bridge, or you can just tap those knees this way. That works. Grab your kettlebell if you can. We're just gonna hold it up top. So hold it above your chest. You're gonna push in. Using this weight up top is gonna force you to counterbalance and engage that core even more. So keep it here, bring the feet up, and then let's start just with little taps. Push into that bell. If at any point this feels like too much, you can do this with just body weight. And then if you can, push it out longer. Right? Breathe. If you're even feeling good about that, I want you to tuck your chin, neutral spine, lift the chest, not pulling that neck. Really keep it in. Yes, breathe. You can always relax it down. And then if you're feeling even better, take it to the scissors. Keep that foot flexed so we get that hamstring stretch. We're going 8, 7, 6. Pull that toe towards the bell. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Kettlebell to the side. I want you to open up here. Bring one foot up. Get that stretch. Flex your foot. Whoo, pull it towards you. Feeling pretty tight right after all of those swings? You did it. Cross it over into that lying figure 4. You can keep it here if that feels good. Otherwise, bring it all the way up and in. Press that top knee down. So we got a lot of core, a lot of upper, a lot of lower, and hopefully your heart rate stayed up as well. Flex that foot, take it up. Again, that's one of the reasons I love this pyramid interval. It moves quickly. And we just have to remember those 2 moves. Cross it over. And reach underneath if you can. Go ahead and turn over into all 4s. sit back into your hips, reach those hands forward. And if you can, open up those knees, sit to the back. Bring it up on all fours and just round through cat to cow. And roll back onto your feet. You can keep that little pedal just like we did before. Maybe hold that heel up for 3 or 4 seconds. Get that stretch. And then take your time. Slowly roll it up. Right? Roll those shoulders to the back. Press those thumbs back. Make sure, guys, that you subscribe to the Bowflex YouTube channel. Turn on those notifications. You will know when we have these live workouts, when we release something new. Bree is doing workouts on Tuesdays, all body weight, so you can alternate. I've been doing Monday mornings with dumbbell or kettlebell, so next Monday will be a dumbbell again. I've been going back and forth. And then all of these live workouts stay up on the channel, so you can do them at any time. Check them out. Bring your chin to your chest. Take it here. Breathe. Good, good. Let's just take our fingertips down. Last little stretch here. Fingertips down. Let your head drop to the side. Really get that stretch all the way through and through those fingertips. A lot of gripping with that kettlebell, so we want to make sure that we stretch out those fingertips. It's also a good one to do at your desk when you get those little stretch breaks, which I hope you're getting throughout your workday. Get up out of that chair. Move your body. We have a lot of body weight workouts here on the channel as well, and quick ones, 5 minutes here or there if you need a little break for that. Whew. Roll those shoulders. One big deep breath in. Thank you for joining me today. I'm here every Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific time, alternating kettlebells and dumbbells. Subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next week. Have a great day, everybody.